Hello, guys. Yeah, we're live now. All right. So we'll be having a news will be released by exactly 1:30, and we will want to trade that news. Yeah, we can already see the reaction of the market. We can see what's already happening in the market right now. Let me share the link for other people to join us. So we can see gold is currently selling. Yes, it's currently selling, but okay, let's see the news. Let's see the news that we're expecting by. We're expecting this news by 1:30. So it's almost time. Just 1 minute. Now, if you've been following us, you know what unemployment claims is. So if the news favors the dollar, then gold will sell. But if it's against the dollars, gold will buy. Gold will buy. Already, based on technicals, gold is supposed to be buying. Based on technical analysis, gold is supposed to be buying. So look at, sorry about that. Look at on, okay, exactly 1:30 now. Let's rush through this. Look at the daily time frame. You see that yesterday ended as a bullish candle, and we have a bullish engulfing bar here. Then here we have a double bottom. Look at it on 4 hours. So let's see the result of the news before then we'll come back to this. Let's see the result of the news. All right, the news favors dollars. So gold will sell. Gold will sell. The news favors dollars. Gold will sell. GBP USD will sell. Um, but I don't think it will go far. I don't think it will go far. It's already selling, as you can see, because this region is a strong resistance region. It could sell till it comes in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the 4 hours time frame. It could sell that hard. Let's see the difference between the previous and the actual. The actual is 222,000. Previous is 232. Focus is 234. So as we can see, actual is less than previous and focus. So it favors the dollars. For that reason, gold will sell, GBP USD will sell, New Zealand USD will sell, USD CAD will buy, USD CHF will buy. Those are things that will happen in the market. Those are the things that will happen. So the difference between the actual and previous is not that much. Not that it's not significant, but it is. So for that reason, I think gold will sell till it comes in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the 4 hours time frame. So somewhere here, let's mark there. You can see the sell is already in progress around this region. So look at it on the 1 hour time frame. It's selling. So let's keep our eyes on it. Let's keep our eyes on that. You can see it's moving. Now look at GU. GU should also be selling. You can see that GU is also selling. And when it happens like this, GJ, now look at GBP JPY. If you watched our analysis within the weekend, these 4 hours, within the weekend, we were expecting GJ to sell. But if you can also remember, was it day before yesterday at midnight, there was a news on JPY that I think it went against JPY. Yes, the news was against JPY, and all JPY pairs bought. So for those of us who are in Nigeria, we saw that happened at midnight, and the market went bullish. Give me a moment. So the market went bullish on for all JPY pairs. Let me close some trades. All right. So the market went bullish on for JPY pairs, and you can see that where GBP JPY is currently at is a strong um, resistance region. You can see it's another resistance region here. So um, there's it's expected that it will sell from here. It's expected that it will sell from here. And of course, the way it is going right now, I think it wants, and we can see the RSI and the 4-hour time frame has gotten to the overbought region. The movement we can see right now, it's like it wants to make a double top here on the 4-hour time frame. When that happens, the time I would recommend that one takes this trade is when a candlestick on the 4-hour time frame closes below the 10-day simple moving average. So once that happens, you can take a sell and target uh, this low. Yeah, you can target to the beginning of the bullish move. You can target to this region. Then for those who want to wait till you see a bearish reversal candlestick pattern on the daily time frame, still good. You can wait for that to happen and then you take your sell. So you can see the news has been released. I told you AUD USD will sell. You can see that is already happening. GBP USD will sell. USD card will buy. Let's take a look at USD card. And also, let me say something. This news that has been released right now is a medium impact news. It's a medium impact news. Let me show us something. We can see that this is a medium impact news that's just released. But there's a high impact news coming by 2:10, and that is Fed Chair Powell speak. That is a high impact news. And from my observation in recent times, I think from observation, each time Fed Chair Powell speaks, he speaks to favor the dollars. So gold usually sell. Now, we are currently seeing gold selling and other GBP like GBP USD, New Zealand USD, UD USD, Euro USD selling right now. If this continues till he gives his speech and he speaks in favor of dollars, which he's likely to, then gold could sell, could get to this region, this 1703. Gold could sell to this region. So you can see it's already playing out. The sell is already in session. The sell is already happening. So we can see gold is currently selling.
Good, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Oh,
Fine, sir.
okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
So you can see gold is currently selling. It's already selling. So for those who are trading it, you can see it's already selling.
Yes, sir.
So you can see gold is currently selling. Already selling. So for those who are trading it, you can see it's already selling. So I'm expecting gold to sell down to this region. This region. Let's keep our eyes on it. Let's see how it's going. Then I talked about USDCHF. Let me open USDCHF. Okay. USDCHF has not made much move in the bullish direction. It has not made much move on the bullish direction. But now, in the long term, now when the effect of this news is over, we're expecting the markets to go back to shape. That USDCHF will sell, USD CAD will sell, gold will buy, GBP USD will buy. Okay, I was about saying something about on gold here. On gold here. Now you can see that here on the daily time frame, yesterday, gold ended as a bullish engulfing bar, which is a bullish reversal candlestick pattern, and we're expecting the market to go bullish. That's a fact. Then, okay, look at the 4 hours. I think the double bottom is clearer on the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours, you can see that this is a double bottom here. This is a double bottom. And here we can see that the 10-day simple moving average has crossed over the candlestick, which is a bullish entry trigger. Now, this region that the market is currently at has served as a resistance region. It has served as a resistance for a while. So now that gold was able to break this region, it broke this region today. So what's likely to happen? And you can see it's retesting this region now. It's retesting this region. So I'm expecting the bullish move to continue after this. So what we want to see is the effect of the news to come to an end. That's what we want to see. Once the effect of the news comes to an end, we're expecting the bullish move to continue real hard. Real hard. You can see the sell is still going on. It's still selling. So the next thing we want to see is the market go bullish. It's likely to come in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the 4 hours time frame before it continues the bullish move. That's what we are looking to see. That's what we're looking to see. And that's what we are waiting to see. Then crude oil. Crude oil is selling. We were live there for yesterday, and we did say crude oil will sell. And we can see the sell is still in session. We're still expecting the sell to continue. You can see it's getting more visible. We're still expecting the sell to continue till this 50 mark Fibonacci level, which is around here. 63.8, thereabouts. We're expecting the bearish move to continue. It could be achieved within this week, could take beyond this week, but expecting crude oil to go bearish that hard. Then you can see after the release of the news, USD CAD started buying. You can see that after the release of the news, it started buying. Meanwhile, before this time, you can see it had made signs to go bearish. We had the market lingered around here. Then here we could see quite some visible signs of going bearish until the news was released. So we are still observing. Let's see how far the news will, how far gold will go. So let's see how far gold will go. GPUSD has sold quite hard. And you can see that that's happened after the news was released. So these are the things that happen. And when I hear some people say it's not observing news is not relevant or it's not that serious, it's a statement that I tend to wonder if they've seen the effect of news before. I tend to wonder if they've seen the effect of news before. Now, if GBP/USD ends this 1 hour, around 30 minutes, let's see 1 hour. If it ends this 1 hour below the 10-day simple moving average, of which it's as if it has started pulling back, if it closes below the 10-day simple moving average, there's a possibility it's going to continue selling. Because like I said, whenever the Federal Reserve chairman speaks, he tends to speak in favor of dollars, which makes all currencies that have USD as their quote currency to sell. That's what tends to happen. So today we're going to observe to see what's going to happen. But we know GBP/USD is going bullish in the long term. It's going bullish in the long term. We've gotten to the oversold region, as you can see. We've gotten to the oversold region. So the next thing to expect is a bullish move. Even on the weekly time frame, we're at the oversold region. You can see that. So we don't expect much bearish move. We don't expect much bearish move from here. So this is the 4 hours time frame. The 10-day simple moving average had crossed over the candlestick here, which is supposed to be a bullish entry trigger. I started buying here, and when the news was released, it pulled back to where it is right now. So we're still observing. So by 2 p.m., this 4 hours time frame is going to end. This 4 hours candle is going to end. Then we're going to see how the next candle will be. What will before the next candle? This USD JPY. Let's see what's happening in USD JPY. You can see when the news was released, the market started buying. Meanwhile, it has been selling. It has been selling before now, and when the news was released, it started buying. So these are things that happen when news are released. So we hope the market closes below the 10-day simple moving average, which will be a sign of bearish move. You can see USD JPY has been buying consistently for a long time. And of course, the bearish move will happen, but we're trying to know when. That's what's getting our attention. When would this happen? Because I think for the past 1 year or 2 years, USD JPY has been buying consistently.
Sir, what did you think on Card Chef?
Card CHF.
Yes.
Let me check. That's one currency I hardly trade. That's one pair I hardly trade.
I'm on class, please.
Let me check Card CHF on my phone. Quite a big answer. I'm talking about Card CHF now.
Yes, sir.
It has made cancel already. On the weekly time frame is selling. But if it ends this week, then next week continue selling. But if you want to trade this Card CHF, I think entering now is late, in the sense that there's chances for a pullback. That's on the bullish direction. If you had intention to trade this pair, you would have taken the trade when it was around 0.74342, around that region. You can see what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And because yesterday it ended as a shooting star, which is a bearish reversal candlestick pattern. So today, of course, it has been bearish. So, but I think it's going to continue selling till 0.73274. It's going to continue selling to that trend, but not likely to happen this week. It's not likely to happen this week. except the bearish pressure continues. But from where it is right now, that chances of being pulled back because the hourly 4 hours time frame has got into the Vaso region. So there are chances that it's going to pull back, selling again. So for me, I wouldn't take this trade now. I'll wait for a pullback, then it makes another bearish reversal candlestick pattern, then I'll take the trade. I'll wait for a retracement, that's what I'm saying. I'll wait for it before, then when it makes a positive move.
Did USD card going to sell or is going to buy?
What? USD card?
Yes.
Let me open it. USD card. Look at the daily time frame. USD card has gotten to a resistance region. Also, look at the time frame. See that has been ranging in this region for a long time. So that's gotten to a resistance moment. Then on so there is selling pressure, strong selling pressure around where it is right now. Look at when there was this when it got to this extent, it sold back to this region, and the market has been ranging around here. So there's selling pressure around here, and yesterday ended as a shooting star.
Yes.
Selling pressure around here. What we want to do, look at the 4 hours time frame now. You can see the market wants to sell. It had started selling. If you were observing the market within today, even today, you would have seen that it has started selling. But after the news was released by 1:30, the news favored dollars. You can see that this long candle. So this is within 1 and this candle is within 1 and 2 p.m., which is almost at the time. You can see it's making this bullish move. But I expect this candle to, this retracement to end around here, around this region. It should not go more than this. Firstly,
around 1.31.
13159.
Okay.
Yes, I'm expecting it to end around this region. Then the bearish move will continue. So the news that was released by 1:30 was a medium impact news, which is, and the news favored dollars. So we could see the market start buying. So then the Federal Reserve Chairman will be giving a speech by 2:10. Now, like I said, usually when he gives speech, he speaks to favor the dollars. And that means that most of the times when he speaks, the dollars is stronger, which means gold sell, GBP USD sell, USD card buy, USD CHF buy. That's what it means. So there are chances that it's going to do as normally and speak in favor of the dollars, and that could make USD card to buy. But if it doesn't, which is quite unlikely of him, then at the very continue or start again. Start from around here, we're expecting it to start based on text. So let's check on gold again. You can see gold here. Let's do the 4 hours. So if it buys again from here, we know that the bullish move has started. But I strongly advise that we wait till after the speech of Fetchepo before we take a trade. If you have to trade, wait that his speech. He's already an even start. He's already an even start, which is bearish reversal candlestick pattern. So some people could assume that could want to say the market will be bearish from here.
We're good.
If you're targeting 30 to 50 pips. But if you're targeting 100, 200 or more pips, it's better that you have strong confirmation for the trade. All right, you can see it's selling. Selling. So if a person to sell, of course, we're making this profitable. My style of trading, I'm not fond of trading retracement. That's personal. I'm not fond of trading retracement. I rather trade impulsive move. So when I see retracement, I'm out of the market. I wait to see, or wait for the retracement to come to an end before I take the impulsive move again. So I trade.
But USD chef,
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm expecting USD chef to go back bullish.
Bullish.
Yes, to reverse back.
Why?
Because on a monthly time frame,
Yeah. I'm listening.
it's a bullish candle.
Okay.
And then last week
was also bullish.
Last week was also bullish. And then this week, yesterday was Kimber.
No. Yesterday was a shooting star.
Yes, yesterday was shooting star.
The bearish reversal.
And then, yes, what I'm expecting is that maybe markets just want to pull back little.
Then it goes bullish.
And goes bullish back to take out this all stop people stop loss around that there is divergence.
Okay. But they take out all the stop loss around here. Well, now, like I said, there's nothing impossible in the market. It's possible that it could happen that way. But okay, let's start from the monthly time frame, like you say. You see this monthly time frame, you can see that this region is a resistance region.
Yes.
The resistance region. Then also have this fact in mind that when gold is buying, USDCHF sells. when gold is selling, just buys. I have that fact. It's they are reverse correlated. Then, so on the monthly time frame, yes, last month ended as a bullish candle, and that was after a series of contention among buyers and sellers. The market is supposed to have sold from here, I think 4 months ago. Supposed to have sold. You can see that 4 months ago the market ended as a shooting star. The market have sold there, but bought again, got to the top of the week of the previous monthly candle, then sold again, meaning that there's strong selling pressure around here. Now, when it got here, it bought again, but not get to that top, stopped somewhere and sold again. Then last month, the month of August, it sold. It broke this region that had been a support. It broke this region and sold till it came in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the monthly time frame before it started buying. Now it bought to this extent, and you remember when it was buying, gold was selling. Don't forget that when it was buying, gold was selling. Then look at the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame, you can see that it bought. You can see all those facts I've explained. It bought up to this extent, a bought region, weekly time frame. So bought again. Let me compress the screen, please. So you can see this region is a resistance region. So when it bought again, sold, and finally broke this region here, at this time it broke and sold down.
Yes, sir.
Then it was at this point it came in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the monthly time frame. Then it started buying. And when it bought, I think there were a couple of news that made it keep buying, and it bought to this extent. But when it bought up to this extent here, market structure was altered. Usually what's supposed to happen for it to start selling again. That's what's supposed to happen, because you could see the pressure was increasing. At this time, it bought up here. That's bearish pressure we're talking about. It slowed down. Next time, it stopped here.
Okay, sir.
Then sold down and finally broke this support region.
Yes, sir.
So buying again to this extent, I don't think to continue buying, having considered that the daily time frame is to the overbought region.
Yes. I can't hear you again, sir. This afternoon. The reason about this five is that it's not about market is that I can hear you now.
Okay. So that was network. So I'll say whenever you see the market gets to whenever the RSI gets to the overbought region on the daily time frame, start looking forward to a sell. You should start looking forward to a sell. And looking from here, you can see that buying pressure kept reducing, in fact, from here. Buying pressure kept increasing, selling pressure kept increasing. And see the candlestick here had a short upper wick. The next candle had a longer upper wick. The next candle, which was here, had a longer upper wick than the previous one. Then the next candle was a doji. So you can see there is increasing selling pressure. The selling pressure is progressive. Then the next candle was a bearish candle. Before this other one was a bullish candle, and the next one was a shooting star, which is a bearish reversal candle. And you cannot neglect the fact that this is a resistance region. You can't neglect that fact. So a shooting star occurring on a resistance region, the market will go bearish. But then you can also see that the 10-day simple moving average is about to cross over the candlestick. So here, this candlestick that is still forming, if it closes as a bearish candle and it closes below the 10-day simple moving average, the market will sell.
Right now.
So that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So let's just keep our eyes on the charts and see how this goes. Still selling. Goes selling. Let me see what's happening in YouTube. Let me see what's happening here. So let's get back to the chart. You can see that. I told you, whenever Fetcher Powell speaks, he speaks in favor of dollars.
He said me check that net. That my network. Let me check it. Let me hang this back. Who is that?
And network has been a serious issue. I've just been disconnected and coming back on several times. So you can see what I said. You can see it. The red horizontal line has been attained. So if a person took the trade when it was released, and I said that because the news favored the dollar, that the market is going to sell here, and I said it's going to sell till it comes in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the 4 hours time frame. You can see that's exactly what has happened. That's exactly what has happened. So we are still observing the market. There's possibility of it pushing back from here, that's going bullish, or sell a bit to this. You go sell a bit to this region, that's before it makes the bullish reversal. And so you can see, of course, on the 15 minutes, we have started seeing a rejection. You can see that we start seeing bullish rejection. So if 15 minutes end as a bullish candle, 1 hour end as a bullish candle, then you should start, you can go bullish. You can go bullish. If after seeing bullish reversal candlestick pattern on 15 minutes and 1 hour, you can go bullish and set your stop loss where this red horizontal line is. So let's see what's happening on in GBP USD. Bearish. You can see that. So it has gotten to a support region. You can see this is a support region. So what should happen from here is a bullish move. Look at the USD CHF you asked about. This 1 hour time frame. Was it USDCHF you asked about or USD CAD?
USDCHF.
Okay. So as gold is selling, it's buying, like we say. Then we did make mention, okay, this USD CAD, I remember this. I said if it continues selling, it's likely to end around here. So let's keep our eyes. You can see it's already around this region. So there's possibility. I'm expecting a bearish reversal candlestick pattern to occur here on 50 minutes time frame. So if that occurs, then we know that the bullish move, sorry, the bearish move has started. Yeah, God. And of course, it's still contending with the 10-day simple moving average on the 4 hours time frame. So the day we're going to have a bearish candle close below the 10-day simple moving average on the daily time frame. We could, of course, that day we should know that bearish move has started, a significant bearish move has started on USD CAD. Let me see. Here it is. Selling. After the news was released, all of them started selling. So that's that, and you can see how much it did. Okay, this one, Fairshare Power speech has added. And of course, I think there was a high impact news on Euro by 2 p.m. Let me check.
Yes, there is high impact news on you.
For the 145. Okay, and it's a press conference. So Euro USD is going to make some significant move. It's going to make quite a significant move. You can see that. Let's see for us. Let's know where we're expecting this to end. And yesterday ended as a bullish engulfing bar.
Yes.
On the daily time frame. Euro USD has been below. Sorry, Euro has been below USD for how long now? It happened 3 weeks ago. Then it's happening again now. Got below dollar. And before 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks, more than that. It happened last month. So before then, it had not happened in the last 20 years. You can see the last time it happened, this money time frame. You can see the last time euro got this low was in 2001. Or 2002. Yeah, 2002. The last time it got this low. So since then, it has been above 1 euro has been worth more than $1. But now it has gone below that. So hopefully it's going to pick again. It's going to go bullish. Of course, we're expecting uh, euro USD to go bullish, just as we're expecting gold, USD, and the rest. So by the time we're going to have a candlestick close as a bullish candle on the monthly and weekly time frame, we will be pretty sure that there'll be quite a significant bullish move from there. Quite a significant bullish move from there. Now look at CAD CHF. You asked me to check. I told you that there's possibility for a retracement to happen from there. You can see that happened while we were still having this class or this meeting. You can see that happened. So personally, I wait for it to let it be quite significant and make a serious reversal if I consider selling. You can see Euro USD, I think it can start pushing back. You can see that. So hopefully we've come to the end of the bearish retracement. Hopefully we've come to the end. If we want to say that the effect of the news is over, I see gold as very serious, very significant pullback. Very significant pullback. And there's possibility that it's going to start buying from here. Because the overall move is a bullish move. The overall move is a bullish move. So if today ends as a bullish candle on gold, then we're expecting the bullish move to break up to this again. All these horizontal lines placed. Then, of course, if that happens, if today and tomorrow ends, then we're expecting the weekly time to be a bullish candle. Then next week will also be bullish. Let's take a look at all of these. GBP, still struggling with selling pressure. Sell is not working. AUD USD should start by a share. Here's the card. You can see rejection. Remember what I said, that this is how far rejection on this candle. So if this candle ends as a bearish candle, then we know that here's the card going bearish. Then here's the CHF. You can see bearish rejection here. Previous candle ended bearish. It did not make much. It did not make any significant bullish move. The bullish move was not that much. So the bearish move is likely to continue. The bearish move is likely to continue. JPY. This JPY has been quite problematic for a while. So that's how far we can go. If you took the trade as that when we asked or when we talked about it, that especially gold, when the news was released, if you took the trade, I told us that it's going to go bearish, and I marked the red horizontal line here, told us it's going to come in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the 4 hour time frame, and that's exactly where it got to. So if you took the trade, you must have made some money. And for those watching on YouTube, you can't ask questions on YouTube. I'm not looking much at the YouTube stream. I'm only giving attention to those in the Zoom. So to be a part of the Zoom meeting, you have to be my students and be in my lifetime mentorship group. That's what it takes to join the Zoom meeting. So for now, you can only join the live stream on YouTube and watch and learn from that. But if you want to always join us on the Zoom call that will live stream on YouTube, then you have to join our mentorship group. So that's how far we can go today. I hope it was nice being a part of this broadcast.
Yes,
of the time.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too.